Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in the past 2 weeks, I have been working on upgrading my Web UI. So today I want to do a demo and also share the download link so you can try it yourself. Let's get started. So as usual, you need to activate the Python environment. So mine is conda activate SD39. If you are not familiar with this, please take a look at my previous tutorial. So I provided a step-by-step guide on how to install them. Okay, so for my new upgrade, so there is one additional dependency that you need to install, which is scipy. So you can install that by pip install scipy. Alright, and then press enter. Because I already installed it, I will skip it. Okay, so I already created a demo directory, so I will go to there. Yeah, looks good. And then I will start the Web UI. Python. And meanwhile, I will open the resource monitoring. So we can take a look at the memory usage and also CPU, GPU usage at the same time. As it's AMD GPU, so I will also open the performance monitoring here. So yeah, I will try to make them more easy to see. All right. One thing I wanted to mention is that for this update, I make it easier to switch different model. So because previously lots of audience asked me how to use different models, so I provided a few methods. So now I think if you have many models, you can easily store them in this directory. You create a root called a model root, and then you place all the different models here. So then, during your application running in the actual Web UI, you are able to select which model you want. So you don't need to manually provide anything to the UI. So it will intelligently pick up anything you selected. All right. So yeah, so that's a quick, I think, improvement. All right, so let's get started. So it's simply Python run the script, and it will open a Web UI browser interface. Okay, yeah, it's open the Web UI here, right here. So I will give a quick introduction. So the main updates are on the left panel. So I added lots of customization that you can do. For example, as I mentioned earlier, for the model, you can pick the one that you like converted to the directory. So it will be able to choose them. Yeah, you can choose them. So, and then on the prompt here, similarly to previously one, you can enter the prompt and then negative prompt you are also able to provide a seed. So it can be a number, or it can be easy to remember text, important seed. So the reason that you want to do that is because sometimes you want to make it repeatable. For example, you run it today, you get a really good image, right? And then you want to repeat it. So you were able to provide the seed right here. Okay, so the next one is the scheduler. So the stable diffusion, there are multiple schedulers that you can choose. So usually, I think a popular one are the Euler A, and the DDIM. So you can do some experiments here. Okay, and then the next one is the dimension of the image. For height and the width, you are able to customize them. You can use the drag and drop or input them directly. The next one is the guidance. So you can usually 7 to 11. So you can choose multiple different number here. So next is specifically to the DDIM scheduler. So if you choose the DDIM scheduler, you are able to fine tune it by using different ether here. All right, and then you are also able to experiment with different steps. Usually, less steps may lead to less quality of image, and the high steps were able to generate more accurate, more detailed image. So you can experiment here. But also keep in mind that the more steps will lead to more computation time. So keep that in mind. So if you want to do some quick experimentation, you can keep it very low, right? And then if you want to find a fine tuning for the final step, final experimentation, so you will may keep it very high. All right. And then the last one is one request from the viewer because he wanted to run it in batch. So I provided a batch function here. So you can choose the number of image that can be generated in one run. So for example, you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, but keep in mind that the more image there, it will lead to more VRAM and memory usage. So it may able to cause it to break, cause it to out of memory issue. So you may want to do that because I tried 4 in my machine and it gave me out of memory error. So right now I think a 2 is fine for me. So yeah, so I will give it a try here. I will firstly I will try the 1 and then I will try the 2. So all right, so yeah, so for my previous tutorial, I have been using this prompt. So today I wanted to try something new. So one additional feature I wanted to mention is that I also got some feedback from audience that they want to input a very long prompt. So for the stable diffusion, because it uses a model called clip, so there's a limit that the most prompt you can enter has 77 tokens. So if you have a very long prompt, so you will get the error, so you are not able to run that. But I think the diffuser package has a workaround. So there's a custom pipeline that's able to bypass it. So I will try that. So I will enter right here. So I have a very long prompt here. And the negative prompt is even longer. Yeah, so yeah, and then I think get to 40. Yeah, and also one additional feature is that you are able to use brackets to increase or decrease the weight. For example, the parentheses can increase the weight, so the masterpiece got like three times more than the regular without parentheses. So if you see the curly brackets, it's also increase the weight, but the square brackets will decrease the weight. All right, so yeah, let's give it a try. So I will click submit, and it will start the generating. Yeah, let's wait and see. And yeah, I will give you a quick look at the performance dashboard here. So as expected, the system memory increased, and then the GPU memory also increased here, and the GPU utilization is almost 90%. All right, yeah, it completed. So let's take a look at our final view. Wow, that looks great. Yeah, so this is one image, so we can like as usual we can download it. And so next thing I want to do is to try the batch mode. So I will use a 2 here, so you are able to see like what the results will be. So for the prompts, I will still use this. So this time I want to increase the steps. So because right, look at here, it's not very not really in details. So I want to increase the detail, and also you can see the hand here is not very perfect. So it's better to increase the number of steps, so it's able to get more detailed and accurate drawing here. So let's give it a try. We can click submit. And because we are doing a batch of 2, so we can expect the VRAM can like almost to the very top. So yeah, and my system right now is a little lagging, so that's the downside for using the batch of 2. But we will see like how it goes. I hope there's no error. Yeah, we can see the memory stays very high usage, even the shared GPU memory, like almost 95%. Yeah, I think the batch mode may not be worth it. So, but your mileage may vary. So, yeah, give it a try. Yeah, if you got a really strong machine, I think it will be great that you will be able to try it. Yeah, okay, I think right now utilization jobs, so I think it's completed. Let's take a look at the results. Yeah, okay, I think looks great. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, so because I choose the 2, so on the right side of the results contain 2 of them. So first one's here, second one's here. Yeah, so they're very similar looks. Yeah, so let's and also on the right side, there's also download button, so you are able to save them. I will save them both. Yeah. All right. So I will put the download link in the description. So yeah, please give it a try and let me know how it goes. Please also feel free to let me know if you have any suggestions. Yeah, I'm happy to hear from you. And as always, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.